Hello students, so today we are going to see about the ICSE specimen paper. Okay, always remember student, if you want to practice the board paper question, first thing you have to go through the specimen paper of the present year. Okay, so why it is? Because every year they make any changes, the board accordingly they make changes. There's so many things updated, syllabus is some questions has been taken out. So this actually ensures that what type of question and how many marks will be given for everything, and how the marks is allotted for every subject, every chapter. So it's better you go through it, analyze it, and it's very clear. It's not like very big deal or very this thing. Okay, so can we start now? Okay, so over here the first question is, a polynomial in x is divided into something and it is a factor of this polynomial. Now you have to remember student, it is a polynomial and it is a factor. Okay, when it is a factor, remember that it is always the remainder is 0. Remember this part. When it's a factor, you should know that it is a 0. Okay, so put a tick on 0, that is the correct one. Okay, now move to the next one. The next one says that it is related to the recurring deposit account, rather deposited 400 per month in a recurring deposit account. Now you have to know that 400 is the principal amount for every month, and second thing 18 is the time period. So according to that, the question, they're not asking actual interest or something, they're asking qualifying sum of money, means it is excluding the rate of interest. Okay, so what is according the formula is, you are not going to include the rate of interest, you are going to include this only. So what is it? P into n plus 1 upon 2. Okay, so this is all we are going to include. Now what is the formula? According to this, principal amount is 400 into n. N is what? 18 months. So 18 plus 1 will be 19 upon 2. So when we calculate, what is the answer is that? So answer is 68,400. So I hope this option is there in your this thing. Yes, it is option C. Okay, so like that you have to solve, student. Okay, understand the question, read out the question, do it fast, student. MCQ you are not going to take longer time because there are so many questions are left. Now we move to the next one. Now here there are two triangle APQ and triangle ABC, but here they are asking area of shaded portion. From this you have to come to know that it's based on the similarity. So what it is, first of all you should know triangle APQ is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, why it is similar? It is 90 degree and angle is same, angle C is same, so they are similar. Now why we cannot take the direct for area formula? Because the sides are not given, just only one side is given, so that's why we're using a similarity. Now in the similarity chapter you may be studied that area of the shaded area of the triangle, similar triangle, is equal to the square of the corresponding sides. So now I am taking area of triangle APQ, area of triangle ABC will be with respect to corresponding. What is the corresponding of APQ? That is 3 cm, it's a part of APQ, and square it. And in terms of ABC, it is AB. Now what is AB? It's separately 3 cm, 4 cm separately it given. Add them. 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 square. Okay, now area of APQ is given. Yes. What is it? 18. So 18 upon, we don't know what is that area of a ABC. So it will be 9 upon 49. So what it will be, student? Now do the cross multiplication. So you will get this 18 ones are, this will be 2s are. So it will be, area will be 98 centimeter square. So but this is the area of a complete triangle, but the question is area of a shaded portion. So how you will find it? Total area, that is ABC, 98 minus, what is the area of APQ? 18. So what is it? It will be 80 centimeters square. I think this option is there, so option C is the correct one. Okay, so like that you have to do, student. Now we will move to the fourth one. In the fourth one, the question is find the angle of C. Now I'll do it in the this thing only. So what is it here? angle x is found. Now you should know that tangent with respect to center, it is always 90 degree. The tangent when it is touching, so this is 90 degree, student, and x is already there. You have to find this remaining. How you will find it? We know that QOP is a straight line, so straight line is always 180. 180 minus 110 will be 70 degree, so this is 70. Okay, you can do this two way. One is angle sum property. Angle sum property is what? 70, this is 90, and remaining we have to find. 70 plus 90 will be 160. So 160, 70 plus 90 plus x is equal to 180. So it will be 160 plus x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 minus 160, that is 20 degrees. So this is my answer. Okay, so here option A is correct. You can do like this, or you know that exterior angle is always equal to opposite interior angle. So opposite sum of interior angle, here it is 90 plus x is equal to 110. Then also you will get the answer as 20 degree. Okay, now we move to the next one. Here from the triangle itself you come to know, here we are going to use the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so what is the trigonometric ratio here is that, now student get confused whether we have to take sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. Now here you will come to know that they are talking about RQ, and we have to find for PR. So here RQ is opposite, PR is hypotenuse. So which formula will take it? Yes, we have guessed, that is sin 60 is equal to PQ upon PR. So what is PQ? 9 centimeter. Okay, so sin 60. So sin 60 will be right. So here you should know that what is sin 60 value. Now from the table, and you should remember what is the value. Now 9 upon PR, we have to find PR now. So sin 60 will be yes, so root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 will calculate. So what it will be? Sin 60 is root 3 upon 2, 9 upon PR. So PR is equal to, shift it, this will go here and this will go here. So 9 into 2 upon root 3, that is 18 upon root 3. Now always remember, this is not the standard way of representing the irrational number. So what you will do this, you are going to rationalize it by root 3 multiplying it. So it will be 18 root 3 upon 3. So when you cancel, it will become 6 root 3, student. It will become 6 root 3. So the answer is 6 root 3. Okay, so like that you have to do, right? So now next. The next is very simple. The question is, two identical hemisphere. The total volume of two hemisphere is equal to the volume of a, yes. Always remember, the volume cannot be changed in any case. If it is combined, the total will be equal to total of it, means sum of it. So here statement 1 is correct. Now I will see about statement of 2. Now surface area is equal to, that will not be coming as original sphere. Why? Because you know that there is a hemisphere like this. This is hemisphere. This portion is surface area, but this is also included, right? But when I join it, will this portion will be included? No. So that is why it will come extra. So statement 2 is wrong. Statement 1 is correct. Okay. So this is the one. So here what is the option? Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So C option is the correct one. Here given that the sum of the squares of the first 7th natural number is 140, then the mean is what? Okay.
According to knowledge board, given that the sum of the square.
Okay, fine students. So here sum of the squares of the 7 number is, what is it? What is mean? Sum of the observation upon number of observation, right? So here sum is given already. What is the here? Sum of the squares of the first 7 number is 140. But what is number of observation? How many numbers we are taking? 7 numbers. So it will be 140 divided by 7. So the answer is 20. Okay, so our correct answer is 20 student. Okay. Now probability. A marble, here there are 3 red, 2 blue. So what is the probability of a black marble? Now you have to think that there are red as well as blue. But is the black is there? No. So which means there's no black, so it will be 0. Now you have to understand student that when we multiply the two matrices, the first condition is that the number of columns is equal to the number of rows. So which means both are true as well as are, that is the reason why we are multiplying, is correct explanation or correct reason for the given assertion. Okay. So C1 is correct. Now next one is very simple student. Now what you have to do is that this is a proportion. Here you will understand that parts of red pigment, parts of base. So it's 2 and 5. When it becomes 4, so 4 is double of 2. So same here, what it will be here? 4 is double of 2. So 5 will be, here it will become 10 because double of 5 is 10. Okay, so next, what will be the next one? Now you should know that very simple here, you can do directly or it's up to you. Now here 2 upon 5 is the proportion of red and this thing, and I don't know what is b upon 12.5. so what it will be? Do cross multiplication. So what it will be? 2 into 12.5 upon 5, so 2.5, so that will be 5. So this is 5 student. Okay, so which option is correct?
Okay, so over here option D is correct student. Okay,
it is very simple. Here this is your marked price. Marked price means your price. Okay, and the GST is 18%. Now this is state GST. S means state. Always remember 18% make it half. 9% is for state and 9% is for central. So only we are going to take 9% of it. Now the question is, what is the GST amount here? So 9% of 1200 we have to calculate. So what it will be? It will be, it's very simple. So here one thing you have to remember is that there's a discount amount. So first thing we have to find the discounted amount. What is it? 20% discount. So 20% discount means you can do directly out of 100, 20% is a discount. So 80% has been sold here. So 80% of it, of 1200. So what it will be? So 80 into 12 will be 960. This is your amount, like that person or is going to buy. Now this, from this only you are going to find GST amount student. You are not going to find the GST amount with 1200 because that is the marked price. With discounted price only you have to do it. So 9 upon 100 into 960. So what is the answer is, when you calculate 960 into 9 is equal to divided by 100. So what it will be? 86.4. So 86.40. So option D is correct. Okay. So now next one, that is the 12th one. Very simple. To buy 50, what is the 40 shares at 38.50? So very simple here. You have to buy for rupees 40. This is the thing. So to buy 50. So 50 into 38.50. So what is the answer for this? When you multiply it, it should come 38.50. So it's 1925. This is your correct answer. Okay. So now the next one. Now there's no a very big deal, very simple. X square minus 1 is equal to 0. Shift minus 1 to that side, so it will become positive. Now you have to remember, when it goes to that side, it becomes under root 1. Now when I take under root value, always remember there can be plus or minus 1. It can be plus 1 or minus 1. What is the answer? So option D is the correct option. Okay. Now next. Now very interesting is equally inclined to the axis. Now when they are talking about inclination, they are talking about the gradient or the slope. So you should know m is equal to tan theta. Tan theta can be, when it is equally, it will be tan 45 or 135. So it's actually tan 45 will be 1 or minus 1. Okay. So here, according to the chapter, you should know that y is equal to mx plus c. So m should be minus 1 or 1. So here which equation is having 1 as the along with x? It is this part. So option B is the correct one, student. Okay. Now the next one, it's very simple. Here x is the prime number. X is the prime number. So it will be here x plus x plus 2, this will be lesser than x up plus 3, this thing. Okay. Now take the denominator, so it will be x plus 9 upon 3. Okay. And shift to that side, so it will be 3x plus 6, that will be equal to x plus 9. So further what it will come? 3x minus x, shift it, 9 minus 6, so it will be 3. So 2x 3. So x is equal to, x is lesser than 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 is 1.5. Okay. Now you should know that x is a prime number. You should know that 1 is not a prime number. So here the answer is